Yo, what up? It's Amaje back here with another video. Today we'll be watching a WWE video, and it's on terrible Vince McMahon rules Triple H has killed in WWE forever. That nigga not being physically there anymore, so you don't have to worry about coughing and getting potentially fired or suspended, or you don't. Or you can just call a belt a strap. You can call the belt a belt. Actually, you can do a lot of stuff. But that nigga has some crazy ass rules.
10 Vince McMahon things that Triple H killed off in WWE. Number 10, making legends feel inferior. Now, whilst Vince McMahon often liked to use legends on WWE programming, with WWE hosting nights such as Legends Night and McMahon even putting legends in featured programs, it was a common consensus that McMahon didn't give them the respect that they deserved backstage. The legends, when they visit WWE, are treated with respect and love, and Triple H insists that the modern roster acknowledge the work of the stars of yesteryear. Former WWE European Champion X-Pac confirmed how well Triple H treats legends during an interview with Sports Illustrated. "We get treated so well regarding recent appearance. That wasn't always the way it was. There's been times over the years I've seen older wrestlers so disappointed that they weren't even acknowledged. It's a big deal to us. This was our life, so it means the world to be treated the way we're treated. Being at Raw, I loved it. I was telling my wife this."
And that's really serious too. The people that paved the way, I would think Vince McMahon would want people to respect that type of shit too, not just get treated like an idiot. That's good. Triple H is doing this right now.
Even people I wasn't close with back in the day, I'm so happy to see them now. Now, the game has even gone out of his way to make amends with former enemies such as Scott Steiner and CM Punk, and it's clear that Triple H believes that no bridge is truly burnt when it comes to WWE. Number 9, longer PLEs. Vince McMahon was obsessed with stacking pay-per-views from top to bottom with matches. This had some positives as it allowed a range of talent to receive pay-per-view time and a pay-per-view payday. However, certain pay-per-views lasted for an eternity, and nothing was given the opportunity to be memorable due to the sheer length of the pay-per-view runtime. This is the complete opposite approach that Triple H takes, as pay-per-views, now referred to as premium live events, only feature a few matches, and this allows matches appropriate time to make a statement. Whilst it's understandable why the game likes this formula, it hasn't been perfect, and has received some criticism. Additionally, titles such as the tag titles have just become afterthoughts, as they haven't even been defended on a single PLE since WrestleMania 40, and this is due to the limited match cards on the PLE events. With PLEs breaking records left, right, and center, it's unlikely.
See, that's the problem, man. You do one thing, it sounds great. You do another thing, it just kind of fumbles and it just doesn't hit as well. Triple H is doing the best of his ability, but you really can't do anything about the other situations. That's why a lot of talent got released right now, because there's nothing for them to do. I think he just needs to do something, have 2 PLEs in a month or something. I don't know if that'll be too much wrestling, but do something about this, because the tag team titles are really important too. There's so many tag teams around.
Likely that this is going to change anytime soon, and the only events that the game will break away from this booking pattern will be WrestleMania events, as well as other 2-night PLEs such as the upcoming SummerSlam show. Number 8, the 24/7 title. Now, the 24/7 title was introduced in 2019, and it was designed to bring some raw excitement to Monday nights. One of Triple H's first acts as head of WWE Creative was to retire the title immediately, as hilariously Nikki Cross would attempt to dump the title in a trash can, which was certainly symbolic, as it was Triple H basically telling the audience what he really thought of the title, even though she missed the pin completely. Number 7, scripting the commentary team. Now, Vince McMahon loved to micromanage his announce team. It was common knowledge that McMahon directed traffic through a headset.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this in another video. I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now. That nigga was always blabbering in the commentary's ears. I think Mick Foley said one time he was blabbering in his ear. He said he didn't even want to do commentary again. After that, he didn't like Vince McMahon yelling at him. I would not like nobody yelling at me either, especially treating me like shit. Nah. So I'm with Mick Foley on that one.
He was even said to scream down the headset whenever a commentator said something he didn't like. One of the first things Triple H did was give his commentary team more freedom, and the quality of the commentary output in WWE vastly improved overnight. Cole, as well as other commentators, began to call the product with love and passion, and the commentary has quite rightly received rave reviews. Cole himself has spoken at length about how happy he is under Triple H's management. Number 6. Alienating the international audience. One of the most frustrating elements of being a WWE fan when Vince McMahon was around the company was that he mainly focused on the US market. Whilst WWE would deliver European tours, an international PLE was simply out of the question outside of a few pre-selected nations, but thankfully in 2022 this all changed. Nick Khan and Triple H wanted to focus on expanding and rewarding the international market, independent bookings. A WWE contracted wrestler working in another promotion under Vince McMahon would have been high talent to work dates outside of WWE under certain circumstances, and due to Triple H working with promotions such as Noah and even TNA, WWE wrestlers are showing up in promotions all over the world. And Triple H has realized that allowing wrestlers to do this doesn't just keep them happy, it also helps other promotions, which can come in handy when looking at signing new talent. Cutting off other promotions is easily done, but it's always easier and healthier to have some type of working relationship with these companies. Number 4. Sporadic booking. A long-term storytelling is something that Triple H thrives himself on. Triple H loves to tell stories over a period of months or even years, and whilst Triple H did deliver some long-term storytelling, a lot of his storylines seem sporadic and just thrown together. In fact, it was often said that McMahon would rewrite the show hours before it was set to go live, and some weeks McMahon would be rewriting the show as it was in progress. Banned words. Now, the list of words that Vince McMahon banned his wrestlers and commentators from saying was endless. Words such as belt and even wrestling would land a talent in hot water, and they would even receive a fine for saying the specific word.
That's crazy. I think I remember Braun Strowman. I don't know if he got chewed out backstage, if he got cussed out or something like that. Just talked to or talked down to. I don't know what happened, but like, I guess he got in trouble for saying title match or something like that. I don't know. Maybe they'll tell us right now.
Thankfully, this bizarre and outdated rule has been abolished, as Triple H has allowed his talent to say whatever they like, within reason of course. Limiting the vocabulary of wrestlers and commentators did nothing but harm the product. Number 2. Breaking kayfabe. Now, only under set circumstances would Vince McMahon allow his talent to break kayfabe. McMahon kept this approach for decades, and to his credit, this was something that fans never took issue with. Under Triple H, elements of kayfabe are scaled back, and it was presented on Raw on the Netflix premiere that WWE was strictly a show and fans were watching a scripted spectacle. The opening to Raw on Netflix featured phrases such as heel and face, and to hear these words said openly led to fans having a mixed response. The game would address WWE doing this on the post-Raw press conference, saying, "The reaction seems like we did a good job with it. That was the intent, to capture the emotion and let people know we're not hiding what we do." I saw a lot of chatter from the people saying, "Oh my god, they said heel and face and shoot and work in one promo. We're not hiding what we do, that's what we do." To be honest, I think most of the world understands those terms and they've almost transcended our business. It is what it is, people know what we are.
Honestly, everybody understands those terms except for like kids, but I'm pretty sure they know the difference. Good guy, bad guy, blah blah blah. But at least he's not playing like everybody's stupid and everything.
Micromanagement. One of the things that was detrimental to the WWE product, particularly during Vince's final few years in charge, was his habit of micromanaging talent in every aspect. Whether it be promos or matches, McMahon took ownership of every aspect, and all areas of WWE programming suffered as a result. Virtually every promo, unless you were named such as Cena, was scripted, and wrestlers weren't allowed to deviate in any way from the scripted material. And this is why promos often felt completely flat, as it was being written by a 70-year-old man who was definitely out of touch with the outside world. Triple H realized this early on during his takeover at WWE, that talent needed to be given freedom, and that the micromanagement style needed to be abolished in favor of a sportive, cooperative environment. Talent were given freedom to get over, and there's not been a better example of this than Drew McIntyre. McIntyre's promo work since Triple H took over has been world class, and the man himself discussed this very topic during an appearance on the Masked Man show. The creative environment with WWE, Triple H kinda leading the charge. There's this freedom that feels like I've never felt before, to truly go all the way now, and you can see so many different people, guys and girls across the board finding themselves. And we got so many superstars now. The show doesn't revolve around the same 2 or 3 people. This is without a doubt a key factor in the WWE product booming since the game took over, and this is an approach that McMahon could have easily taken, but that's if he just let his stubbornness go in favor of creating a superior WWE product.
Man, bro, this was a good video. I'm glad that like Triple H came in and abolished like all these rules and like did stuff a little differently. If you guys like that video, leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.